Hey there, I'm Kid Wilder, and today you join me as I am playing Arcade Spirits. It's another one of those visual novel style games. There's supposed to be some more romance in it, which is perfect for the month of romance that we're kind of doing, but this came highly recommended to me. Winners don't use drugs.
Iris Online.
Hello, my name is Iris and I'm your personal digital assistant. I'll be getting you ready to experience one day in the life of the exciting world of arcade management. Okay?
99.97%.
I promise it'll be exciting, really. Trust me, 99.97% exciting. Minimum. But before we begin, can you please tell me a bit about yourself? Your name, what you look like, that sort of thing. Alright, so now we are Kid Wilder, and I think that probably looks good. It wouldn't let me change my pants color. Look like it's just my top. Name, Kid Wilder. Pronoun, he. Is this correct? Yes, that's correct.
Good work.
Okay, for purposes of this demo, we'll jump... It is a demo. Just so you're aware. This game's actually been out for a while, but this is just the demo. Okay, for purposes of this demo, we'll jump you right into the middle of your first day on the job. What? You want training? No time. It's sink or swim. Here we go. Just like a demo. Is distant future year 20XX, and yesterday I was unemployed. Today, I'm technically back in the working class. Can't believe I let that weird girl app who lives in my phone talk me into this. I mean, I needed a job, but working in an arcade? Seriously? Here in 20XX, video arcades are pretty mainstream, like going out to the movies or grabbing pizza or something. Although back in 1980X, we very narrowly avoided a video game crash which might have destroyed the whole industry. Dodged a bullet there. Or if there's some dystopian version of 20XX where that happened. Truly the darkest timeline. And if you don't get that joke, that actually did happen. There was a point where video games almost ended up ceasing altogether. Thanks in part to RPGs, like D&D style RPGs. It was able to be revived, and then they brought a bunch of other gaming styles into it. So you can thank D&D for the possibility of being able to play your games now, because had it not been for them finding something that would allow for people to finally connect with the games, the gaming industry would have ceased. But actually working in an arcade is risky. Like working in a landmine factory, particularly a little mom and pop place like this one that could go bankrupt any day now.
Everyone has a dream they're chasing.
I don't know why I didn't finish the line. Everyone has a dream they're chasing, dearie. No doubt you'll find yours as well. Is what she told me when I joined on with Francine's Arcade Funplex. I don't know if working here is my dream, actually. Or exactly. Truthfully, I haven't even been to an arcade in, let's see... 15 years? But, well, how best can I put this? Use a response based on your personality. So, happy face quirky, scales are steady, heart's kindly, star's gutsy, and the alien minion, whatever that thing is, I can't remember what it's called, is basically, this is every kid's dream come true. I want to take this seriously. I'm looking for hope after so long. Yeah, why not? Let's do this. I can go with the flow. I mean, really any of these, but we'll go with quirky. Okay, so as I do these conversations, I guess it changes my stats. I'm working at an arcade. I'm surrounded by games, some seriously fun games. This is what every kid dreams about doing when they grow up. Fists of Discomfort, Snake Runner, Kingy, Castle Crunch, Fast Cars 5, Time Shooters, Moopy. Yeah, a lot of these games are very similar, but they are all made up. They are not intended to be an exact copy of the franchises that they are very similar to. At least my first day has been pretty quiet. No customer service crises for me to deal with. Just a bunch of regulars playing their usual games, and of course my coworkers. I as well wander the floor a bit, see if anybody needs help. That's Naomi Fairchild, our techie. She fixes up these old 1980X games which are constantly breaking down. Hey Naomi.
Ah! Oh,
She's cute.
hello.
Settling in okay? No problems? Did you have lunch yet? Can you pass me that multimeter before the power supply on this game melts down? Sure, here you go. Thanks. Figured since it's quiet in here today, I'd do some work on the floor. Although I should probably go grab some replacement parts. Excuse me. Next up is Percy Sinclair, our world record high score chaser on Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze, the hottest arcade title of 1980 blah. He's been working on hitting that goal ever since coming over here from England. As far as I know, possibly without food or sleep. Hey Percy.
Hello.
Hey Percy, need anything? A snack, some water? I'm making rounds. Oh no, I'm quite well, thank you. How long have you been standing there? Don't you need to go to the bathroom eventually?
Much obliged.
That's what extra lives are for. I appreciate the concern, love, but I'll be just fine. Thanks for the inquiry, mind you. Next, I swing by our Fists of Discomfort machine, which always has some fierce competition going down between esports pros and wannabes. In case it wasn't clear, the one on the left is the pro, Queen Bee, representing L7 Gaming, a prestigious FOD team. She even uses a portable rig of webcams and lights to stream her matches over the internet. The Funplex is basically her personal broadcast studio. You need anything, Queen Bee? Doing rounds.
What the
Now I'm... Oh, come... Yeah. There is no effing way that is even plausible. Those hitboxes don't even connect. Who cares? This isn't a tournament. I'm taking the win. Yeah, sorry, not happening. Did I mention I happened to buy an extra Ultimate Technique scroll from the item store? Take this. What? How did you defeat me? No!
Oh, GG. Oh, wow.
Okay. So who are you? Queen Bee's really going at him today. That's Ashley. She works the floor alongside me, solving any arcadey type problems we find out there. I wonder if her annihilating every single person who walks up to the game is really helping the arcade in the long run. You tell me, I'm new here. I don't know anything about, like, anything. At the very least, it's entertaining to watch.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks for covering the floor. I need to head back and work on my Pinky costume. The head keeps falling off.
Bye-bye.
Cosplayer's work is never finished. Ashley Wolf, away! And lastly, we have our Showtime stage dance team leader, Tio.
Hello there.
Hello, hello. Having a lovely day. Not half as lovely as you, I should add. Oh, you flirt. Who is a big old flirt. Just the rounds, like Gavin told me to do. Nothing special going on.
Show me your moves.
Oh, I will. But if you ever want to show me your moves, you know where to find me. Oh, I know exactly where to find you. Alright, how could I forget about Gavin? He's the business manager. Well, he doesn't own the place, but close enough. Mr. Wilder. Mr. Cooper. Trust your first day is going well. No issues. All's quiet on the Western Front.
Good to hear.
Good, good. Only a few more hours till closing. With any luck, we can escape today in a reasonably profitable state and live to see another day.
Ooh.
I got the head fixed. Look, look. Ah yes, that's the semi-terrifying mascot of the Funplex, Pinky the Funplex Flamingo. I nearly went into cardiac arrest the first time I saw that. Next time we've got a bunch of kids here, I'll be ready.
Sweet.
And I'm happy to announce our jest team is fixed at last. I did have to order a few more replacement parts for Gauntlet team, though it went down moments later. Typical. Well, all in all, still not a bad day. And not a bad first day for you, kid. And that was my first day at Francine's Arcade Funplex. Hope you had fun. Oh, that was all? That was just the demo? Oh. By the way, I've booked a birthday party for this afternoon. The looks of confusion and outright terror on their faces, all laughter dying off immediately, are vaguely concerning to me.
Oh, dear.
Sorry. I'd meant to tell you, dears, but I plumb forgot. A birthday party? How old are the kids, may I ask? It's her 5th birthday. Oh, to be young again. 5-year-olds? Naomi starts pulling out her hair, eyes wide and trembling. Throwing ski balls overhand into the glass, jumping up and down on pinball machines, putting chewing gum into the coin slots, pulling at my costume, tearing off pieces of it. Naomi, Ashley, keep it together. We've survived kids' birthday parties before. Doom! Doom! The end is nigh!
My, oh my.
Well, I'd hate to get in the way of all the fun. Time for my afternoon nap. Anyway, have fun, dears. Just like a boss. Alright, battle stations, everyone. I'll take ticket desks so I can oversee operations. Ashley, greet the kids. Naomi, watch for hardware damage. Kid, roaming duty. Look for trouble. Do what you can. Prepare yourselves. They are coming. Like an oncoming tidal wave, the rumble is felt before it is seen. Parents pulling into the parking lot, minivans disgorging kindergartners, and suddenly, they're here! An explosion of small humans rushes the doors, bursting into the arcade before scattering every which way. Even before any of them can get tokens, they're grabbing at joysticks, smashing buttons, eager to get their game on, or even just pretend to be playing. The crew assumes battle stations. Naomi by the fragile pinball machines, Ashley near the door, trying to distract the incoming kids to greet them. Gavin armed with pre-stacked $10 rolls of tokens, quickly exchanges them with the adults. Beats waiting in line at the change machines. As for the pro gamers, well, Queen Bee and Tio's friends bolt for the exit, abandoning them, keen on getting out ahead of the surge of kitties, I guess. That's all very well and good, but I've got no idea where I'm supposed to be. Roaming duty, Gavin said. Look for trouble, Gavin said. I mean, I was doing that before, but now the chaos has multiplied. For a few minutes, I'm like a pinball being bounced around, or like that frog trying to cross a highway of traffic. Eventually, I spot 3 possible problems on the rise, and Kid, professional floor attendant, is ready to attend to them. Which one of these do I want to tackle first, though? So we've got 3 different problems. 2 kids fighting over a box of cupcakes near Naomi and Ashley. An angry adult chatting at a kid near Tio and Queen Bee. A little girl crying about stolen tickets near Percy and Gavin. I mean, any of these could potentially be a problem. I feel like Naomi and Ashley should be able to handle the 2 kids fighting over a box of cupcakes. The angry adult shouting at a kid. I hope it's their kid, but I don't know why they'd be shouting at the kid. Little girl crying about stolen tickets near Percy and Gavin. I'm gonna do the angry adult shouting at a kid. Sounds of hardship call to me from the Fast Cars 5 racing games. Shouting adults and crying children are never particularly good signs, and I hope beyond hope that I can take this on. I shake the discomfort off. Now's not the time to doubt myself. I need to find out what's going on and stat. As I get closer to the revving of engines and the clacking of shifting gears, I see a grown woman berating a cowering boy.
I did it!
Okay. Admit it. I know what you did, you brat. You manipulated my precious son to put his tokens in your game. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm sorry. Children like you are the absolute worst. Garbage. Ma'am, keep your voice down. There's no need to shout at a child, no less. What's going on here? This jerk of a boy told my sweetest beyond sweet Josh that he should put in his own tokens into the racing machine so he could play it for free. Josh earned those tokens from his own allowance, and I won't let some devil child steal his money. Let's just take a moment to calm down, okay? Before I say anything else, I spot Queen Bee and Tio out of the corner of my eye. Queen Bee looks infuriated, and Tio has buried his face in his hand. Actually, now that I stop and think about it, they might have some insight. The racing games are right next to Showtime's stage. Tio probably had a good vantage point of the whole thing if he was dancing on stage. Just by the way Queen Bee's brows are furrowed, I can tell something is not sitting right with her. I could ask one of them for their help, or I could try to solve this one by myself. There's no guarantee that Tio would have been able to see anything. Yes, it's over near that. But the way that Queen Bee's acting is almost like she may have seen something, but she may just be pissed off because the adult is yelling at a child. Gonna see if Tio saw anything, because they specified that it was near the machines, but I don't know. And Queen Bee is always looking for a fight, potentially. I just feel like both of them could have potentially seen something. Tio is right next to the action. When it went down, I decided to check in with him. Ma'am, I know you're upset right now, but if you please stop shouting, we can get this all settled. Tio. I refuse to calm down until this child has been appropriately punished. That such disrespect is tolerated in this arcade is appalling. Oh, I'm giving you the worst online reviews. Oh no, online reviews! Tio jumps down from the stage and approaches the shouting woman. He puts his hands up.
Sheesh.
Simmer down, simmer down. This can all be explained with science. Really? I mean, right, of course. Tio, by all means, elaborate. Tio walks past us and right up to the Fast Cars 5 game. He lacklusterly slumps into the driver's seat and then motions for us to come near. Let me show you both something. Tio points at the driving console and it pretty much resembles my own car dashboard. It's got a wheel, which is fantastic and totally necessary for a driving game. Pedals, gear shift, and so on. But the feature Tio draws our attention to are the 2 coin slots which are vertically stacked, one on top of the other. Okay, so this is where you drop your tokens in to play the game. However, do you see how it's practically in the middle of these 2 identical consoles? Which game does the top slot belong to? The right hand or the left hand game? The top one? Left? It's obviously the left one, right? I mean, correct. Of course not, fool. It's the right one.
Exactly.
It is correct. What? Preposterous. See, these import games can be confusing. I'm sure your son just put his token in the wrong slot. Common mistake, really. Happens all the time. Considering how confused I was, I could see how a small child would be just as, if not more, confused. Honestly, mine was just a lucky guess. I gave Tio a grateful look, happy that the crisis has been dealt with. The frustrated customer would undoubtedly apologize for yelling at that boy now. No, she probably won't. She'll double down and yell at you for having a machine that does that, because she can't be wrong. I dare you imply my precious Josh was wrong. He is a good boy. Can't believe the gall of some people. Nobody said your son is a bad kid. At no point has anybody said that your child is bad. Josh, get over here. We're leaving this horrible arcade. Right now. Oh well, didn't see that one coming. The woman scoops up her child and storms out the front door. I don't think we'll see her or her son anymore. Frankly, I'm cool with that. Once they're gone, Tio looks back at me from the driver's seat and shrugs.
No can do.
There's just no pleasing some people. Nope, there is no pleasing some people. Feel sorry for her son. That's no way to treat a kid. Tio's sprightly and happy demeanor shifted slightly, eyes glazed over as he looked into the distance. I haven't seen Tio act like this before. He just looked so upset. Or if I should check in with him. I think he is currently in his feelings. Something like this happened to you too. Tio, hey, you feeling okay? I'm not going to pry. I'll do the, hey, you feeling okay? I know it's really none of my business, but I should make sure Tio's okay. Seems like he really can empathize with kids. It's polite. Hey, everything alright? You need anything? After pausing for a moment, the fire returns behind his eyes. Yeah, I'll be okay. Just remind me of how I'd get treated. My teachers, notably, I'd space out in class, daydreaming, and they'd rake me over the coals for it just to assert authority. Total overkill.
Bummer.
Really bums me out to see adults mistreat kids this way, you know? I like to treat people with respect, even when they're in the wrong, like you saw just now with that woman. I appreciate you taking some time to ask me. You know, shows you've got respect too, and empathy. You're a kind person, kid. I'm not that important. You should make sure that boy's safe and sound.
Catch you later.
I'm headed back to Showtime stage. Holler if you need anything. I give a quick wave to Tio as he returns to his game. After poking around a bit, I managed to find the kid, still shaken up from the whole ordeal. Hey, sorry about that. Are you going to be okay? I think so. I swear I didn't do anything. The other kid, he just came up out of nowhere and dropped his token in my slot. After I lost, I got off the game and offered it to him. He just ran away. And then that woman approached you and started yelling? The boy nods, wiping his snotty nose on his sleeve. Uh-huh. Well, if it's any consolation, the bad lady is gone. I don't think she's going to ever come back. The boy, cheeks still streaked with tears, lets a smile spread on his face.
Thank you.
Thank you, and tell that nice man thanks for sticking up for me too. I nod and the boy scurries off and rejoins some of his other friends. Alright, that's sorted out. I've only got time to deal with one more problem though. Which one? Okay, do we do crying girl about stolen tickets, or do we do the two kids fighting over a box of cupcakes? I feel like Gavin and Percy could handle the stolen tickets, but I also feel like Naomi and Ashley could handle the cupcakes. I think I'm going to do the cupcakes one. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the cupcakes one. Both of them seem kind of eh. I can smell disaster on the wind, and it smells sweet. As in, I can smell that box of birthday cupcakes one of the parents left near the ticket desk, with kids swarming around it, scavenging for their favorite icing colors. At first, my inner child is merely offended that someone thought one of those icing blob cupcake cakes was superior to actual birthday cake. But there are clearly larger issues at stake than that. I want chocolate. Don't take all the chocolate. I want 2 cupcakes. Give me 2 cupcakes. No fair, everybody gets one and mine's gotta be chocolate. Of course, the kid at the front grabs the last one. Finders keepers, losers weepers. The parents aren't paying attention. They're too busy complaining about their jobs and the weather and the PTA and stuff. Meaning when the first cupcake is thrown, nobody is there to stop it. Stop it! Stop it! I want chocolate! As blobby wads of icing and sponge cake go flying, I glance over to the coin-op games, which are about to get caught in the crossfire. Naomi, who's busy trying to unjam a joystick, one of the kids woggled too hard, looks up to see the cupcake onslaught coming her way. As does Ashley, whose fuzzy costume is a nice and inviting target for flying confectionery. Act fast, kid. Naomi, because the costume can be washed. I'd like to try to save both, but there's no way for me to properly save both. But yeah, the costume itself, it's not going to be on her, it's going to be on the actual costume, whereas this one could potentially be on her. Quickly, I hurl myself into the action. Get down, Miss Naomi. Numbness sets in as multiple rounds of frosting-coated mortar fire impact against my body. When I finally hit the ground, my clothes are totally ruined. Alas, my noble self-sacrifice could not save them both. No, my costume! Sorry, Ashley. Pinky the Funplex Flamingo is now covered in a wide variety of icing colors from across the visible spectrum. Kid, no! You were so young and pure! Naomi, it's so cold. Lie still, kid. I won't let you die on me. I'm not dying. The icing's just kinda cold and sticky and gross. Oh. By this point, the lackadaisical parents finally notice the pastry wars and are busy rounding up the combatants for various scoldings. Oh man, my costume's just wrecked. I need to get out of this ASAP and put some stain treatment on it. Kid, can you cover the floor for me? Considering it's my fault you got caked, absolutely. Not your fault. I mean, I guess the games cost more than my fuzzy felt. I'll be back. ASAP.
Thank you.
That was so brave of you. I mean, okay, it was just cupcakes, but still, that was so brave. You saved the game I was working on earlier. Actually, it's only now that I just noticed the joust TM game that was protected from a severe and sustained cupcaking. Its newly replaced monitor remains pristine. I'm Naomi's hero of the day. She's smiling at me, expectantly. Quick, kid, say something cool. I'd take a cupcake for you any day, Naomi. No mere human pastry can defeat me. So is your game okay? No damage? We were cornered in a cold, dark alley one horrible night, assaulted by baked goods. I'd happily take the sugar hit for you. Well, in the amazingly unlikely event of exactly those circumstances happening, it's good to know I have someone protecting me.
Woohoo!
My knight in shining icing. I better finish up my work here and get out of the way of the party. And you've got more work to do. Good luck. With a brief nod from Gavin, I snatched one of the official Funplex t-shirts to replace my cupcake top. After a few minutes in the bathroom to change and wipe icing off my pants, I'm ready to go again. 2 problems in the can. Now to deal with that crying kid by the skee ball machine. Oh, she's gone. Well, crap. Percy looks up briefly from clearing level 78 of Moopy. Looking for that girl? I think her parents took her home. Party turned sour for her, I suppose. Drat, I wasn't fast enough. You can't be everywhere at once, kid. Cheer up, love. You're still doing better than the last guy who stood at your post. Seconded. I saw you deal with the obnoxious parent, and with the cupcake war, you did well today. Seeing Gavin actually smiling is weird, but I'm not going to say no to praise from my sub-boss. Things seem to be cooling down. I suggest you take a few minutes in the break room while there's a lull in the action. Ashley and I will handle things for now. She can swap off when you come back. Percy ducks out of the conversation without actually moving, refocusing on his game. I could use a few minutes, yeah. Thanks, Gavin. I'll be right back. I slip away, headed for the employee lounge. Some hours later, from the cars pulling out in the parking lot, it looks like the party's over. It's just about closing time for the arcade anyway. Most of the gamers have filed out by now, if they hadn't already fled the tidal wave of kiddies. My first impulse is to go bug Gavin to finish up my employment paperwork, but that can wait. Gavin's tapping at his tablet and frowning. Let's find out why. Ashley's quietly repairing her costume. Maybe she could use company. Naomi's prying gum out of a coin slot and looks ready to cry. Queen Bee's packing up her gear, ready to go home. Kyo's cooling down with some Fast Cars 5 before the day's through. Percy's finally finished his Moopy game and is ready to leave. I guess we could talk to Gavin. It'd be nice to help Ashley repair her costume. Of course, the gum and the coin slot is horrible. Queen Bee's just packing up her gear. It'd be assistance to help her pack up, I guess. Kyo doesn't look like they're having any problems right now, but it could be more emotional, internal. And then Percy's just playing his game, so it's just Percy over there. So I'm not going to talk to Percy. I think I'm going to leave Tio for right now. We're not going to talk to Queen Bee, which leaves us with Gavin, Ashley, and Naomi. If we want to pursue a relationship with Naomi, we should probably talk to her now. If we want to talk to Ashley for the same reason, because I'd like to help her repair her costume, but I think we're going to talk to Naomi. Double down on that. Naomi definitely looks like she could use a hand. Someone's jammed bright pink bubble gum into a coin slot and she's trying to clear the sticky mess out. How could they? How could they do this to a poor innocent little Q-Bert? Damn. Hey, need a hand? Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, work on the second player slot for me. I've got swabs and stuff in my kit there. Grab what you need.
So frustrating.
Honestly, the nerve of those kids. No respect at all for these games. Games aren't like chew-proof, machine-washable baby toys. They're delicate and deserve love and care. But they are toys, right? Well, yeah, I mean, of course, just, they're also works of art. I know not everybody sees it that way. Back in the 80s, operators would just throw away games that didn't perform well anymore. In the end, an arcade has to make money. That means using and abusing a game until it's time to put it out to pasture. But I don't have to like it, right? Definitely not. Stand up for game rights. Kids had a lot of fun. They're not all mean. How long does a game last realistically? Kids had a lot of fun. They're not all mean. Nothing justifies deliberately trashing a game like this. But if it helps, the party was a success. Everybody had fun playing your wonderful games. So for every kid who hurt you, know a dozen more would thank you if they knew you were providing these great games and making sure they stayed playable. Yeah, you're right. Kids aren't all bad, of course, especially not this kid. I'm not really good with kids, not like Ashley, but if they learn to love games when they're young, they'll love them all their life, right? But I do have to be realistic. I know this isn't a museum. We aren't preserving priceless treasures for generations to come. Sometimes I treat it like my little private collection, but really, I do want people to play and enjoy these games, and that does wear them down in time. As long as I'm here, I'll pick up a game when it wobbles on its feet, dust it off, straighten it up, and send it out there to be played with all over again. With the last of the gum pulled out of the slot, Naomi closes up her toolbox. I should probably pull the coin mechs entirely and give them a good cleaning tomorrow, but I didn't want to let the gum sit overnight. And kid, it means a lot to me that you're working here now. I'm looking forward to working with you, on working things. Huh, she suddenly got all blushy and fidgety. Ooh. I mean, you love these games like I do, and you really helped me out today. And, we work well together, right? Yeah. And that's good, right? And totally normal. It's good for coworkers to feel super comfortable around each other. Yeah. Okay, well then, I'm heading home soon. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. And she strolls out with a little spring in her step, humming the coin up jingle from one of her favorite games as she goes. And that was just my first day. Little did I know what would come after that. Haunted arcades, crowded game conventions, cosplay craziness, and cutthroat tournament competition. Not to mention the one rival who is waiting in the wings to swoop in and destroy the Funplex once and for all. So is this arcade seriously my dream job? Maybe. I knew working in an arcade would be fun. You play games for a living. Well, you deal with people who are playing games for a living, at least. Will the fun last? I don't know. Well, I'm willing to find out. Wouldn't you? And I'm pretty sure that is the end.
A winner is you.
And that's the demo of Arcade Spirits. A winner is you. Now let's see your scores. Looks like you're really hitting it off with Naomi. Yeah. Also, you're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. That doesn't sound like me. Finally, you've scored 1,700 points. Nice work. Hope you had fun. Oh, and if you let's play this game, let us know. We'd love to watch your video.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for playing Arcade Spirits, and I hope to see you again in the full game. 7 romanceables. I was thinking there's 6. That was pretty fun. So we're going to call it there. This one was actually a lot shorter than the other ones that we've done. Thankfully, I know. It actually was a pretty fun game. Who knows? Maybe it may make it on here as a little bit of a short mini series. We'll have to see how things go. I hope to see you on my next adventure.